Lions have officially hired Dan Campbell as their next head coach of the Detroit Lions. And today, I'm pretty excited. Finally, we have a head coach that is going to go through with the rebuilding process. And it's been a long time coming, about 6, 7, 8 weeks that we've been trying to see who's been our head coach. And we had an idea that he was going to be our head coach, but it's official now, guys. And I want to make this video relatively short, but what I will say is that I'm excited. The reason I am excited is because we have a guy that's going to come in who's going to build the culture, who's going to rebuild. Guys, the Lions signed him on a 6-year deal, meaning that we're probably not going to win off bat because we are going to go through a rebuilding process. If you watched the Brad Holmes press conference yesterday, you would understand where I'm coming from. We are going to be going through a rebuilding process. So if we can win off bat, sure, I'm excited for that. I'm all for it. But we're not 9 times out of 10 going to win off bat. But what I can tell you with this hire with Dan Campbell is that he's going to bring that tough, hard-nosed football to the Detroit Lions, which we really need. You look at these past couple of years, removing the Jim Caldwell era, when the Lions do have a head coach that they love and that they can appreciate and that they respect, they will go out there and they will die. And they will go out there and die for that coach and run through a brick wall for them. We've seen that in the Jim Caldwell era. But in the Matt Patricia era and others, we haven't seen that. We've seen them literally give up on the field in games that we know they should have won or know that they should have came back in. So Dan Campbell's going to bring that tough-nosed, hard-nosed football back, right? He's going to get it to where in practice there's going to be a little thudding. There's going to be a little, there's going to be some fights. But that's football, guys. And I'm very excited for this. I know that you guys are excited. I know that you guys are a little bit skeptical about this, but I'm very excited to see what this guy does. I'm willing to give this guy a chance. And yeah, he did coach in Miami. He has experience as a head coach. He coached 12 games, going 5-7 with the Miami Dolphins. But each and every one of those players, and even with the Saints, each and every one of those players that he's coached says that he is a good coach, that he's a great man, and that he's honestly a player's coach, right? He's going to go out there and he's going to honestly bring a winning culture, but also, like I said, that tough-nosed, hard-nosed football, right? So guys like Matthew Stafford, Kenny Galladay, if those guys are still here in the 2021 season, he's gonna make it to where those guys have to fight for their positions. Any and every position is open as of right now, meaning, hey, just because you've been here, just because you're a veteran on this team, does not mean that your position is not up for grabs. And I feel like that's going to make it for some good football and some good training camps in the future. And I think one of the biggest reasons why this could work out is that he's a former player and that he's a former Lions player. You've seen many Lion players in the past and in the present express that they've wanted a coach that is a player coach that has actually played this game of football that can relate to them. Well, this is the guy who's actually played for that team. So maybe he can come in and he can relate to those players a lot. But what I will say is the only downside of this guy is that he is not a guy who will come in and call the plays. He's going to need a pretty good offensive coordinator and a pretty good defensive coordinator as well. But what I will say is that he's going to come in, and I know I've repeated this a lot, he's going to come in and he's going to bring that excitement back to the football for the Lions. He's going to make it to where those players are going to one-on-one run through a brick wall for him at one point. So if he can come in and create that culture that the Dolphins said that he created, and a lot of those Saints players that says that he created, then I think the Lions are honestly going to be better off with him as the head coach. I am not expecting us to win off bat. So that's why I think that's a part of the reason why they signed him to a 6-year deal. So guys, don't come out here and beat up on this guy because he doesn't win his first season or even his first 2 seasons. Obviously, the Lions organization loved him enough to sign him to a 6-year deal. So they obviously like this guy. Keep in mind, we've been looking for a head coach for about 6, 7, 8 weeks. So obviously they like him good enough, and they obviously waited for him to get eliminated from the playoffs to sign this guy. And that was, I think, the only thing holding us back from signing him earlier, is that the Saints were in the playoffs. So like and subscribe on this video. I think that we have a great opportunity with this coach down the line. I'm ready for the rebuilding process. It might be a little tough and painful because it is a rebuild, but nonetheless, I am excited. So like I said, this is going to be a relatively short video. So like, subscribe, favorite, share this video, get it out there, and more videos coming soon.